This is Monday the 17th of August 2020. This is a video, kind of a tribute. It's the first anniversary of my best friend GALE Force 10 of when he was relocated to Sweden. He relocated to Sweden the 17th of August last year. It was a Saturday, as you know, today is actually a Monday this year, but it was Saturday that he was relocated, and unfortunately I wasn't there on the day he left. I missed out on his departure. The last day I saw him was the 13th of August. I knew him 2.5 years. I was very fortunate to have met GALE Force from February 2017 when we first arrived at the stud. He stood there for 5.5 years. He stood there from 2014. He arrived at the stud 2014 and left August 2019. So as you can imagine, I was heartbroken. He's my best friend, and I had a very close bond, as you can imagine, and I was very fortunate and very lucky to have been given the actual poster that was on his fence. This is the actual poster that was on his fence last year. I was very lucky to have given it to me, and I didn't think they would give it to me because it's something that I wouldn't expect to get, and you wouldn't normally wouldn't be able to get these profile posters, but I was very fortunate to have got it, and the staff, they all knew how GALE Force meant to me. They all knew that GALE Force was very special to me, and how close we were, and how I had a very strong bond with GALE Force. You know, we just kind of I kind of just clicked just like that. We just kind of connected just like that from the very first moment I saw him. I just had a connection with them. I was literally heartbroken when he left. I can imagine I was literally heartbroken, and it's just that there's so many memories, and I always got a very great thrill and excitement anytime he came over the fence to say hello to me, and it's just a great interaction. We had great times, great interactions, great chats with him. He came over to the fence to say hi, and great action films as well, and galloping around the fields, and I thought we chats with him at the stables as well. And he was just amazing. You know, it was just great. He was a great companion, and if only he had more wins. If he had more wins with his offspring, he would be still in the stud. He wouldn't have left. He wouldn't have gone to Sweden. And I have no way of contacting him or anything like that. And I'm not able to contact him or email him and find out how he's getting on, which is killing me, because you know, but I'd like to be able to follow his progress and how he's getting on over in Sweden, and you know, how he's getting on with the mares and stuff, and how many mares he covers, and how he's getting on with you know, with his offspring. I haven't heard anything about him since he left the stud, and no mention of him on Twitter, nothing, or anything in the racing news, nothing in the racing posts, no mention of his name. His name has never been mentioned once since he left the stud. It's as if he just kind of disappeared off the radar completely. So I miss him like how you can imagine. And I'm very thrilled and very happy with this poster. And I got this frame made specially for me in Appleton's in Stillorgan, €170, and I'm very proud of it. I love this horse so much, and I just miss him so much. I really miss him so much, and I can't believe it's a year. It's actually a year today, the 17th of August he left, but I was actually gutted that I missed on his departure. He went in the 17th, the actual day that he left. He had been moved over to Invincible Spirits paddock a few weeks previous before he left, because they often switch the stallions around to different paddocks, and he's moved over to Invincible's side, and I was looking over to, I went over to Invincible's, to the paddock, to Invincible Spears' side, to the paddock where he was, like where Gale Force was, and what they call the previous visit, but it was the 13th, was the last visit previously before that. We were planning to go in on the Friday, the 16th. Then we decided to go to the Curragh, and they were on their way to the Curragh, and it was lashing rain, and so we had to turn back. But if I had gone in on the Friday, if I had gone in that Friday, I would have got my goodbye. I would have got my goodbye when I went in the Friday. I regret it now. I do actually regret not going in on the Friday, because if I had gone in the Friday, I would have got my goodbye. We went in on the Saturday, the 17th anyway, and well, just looking for him, I couldn't find him. The poster was still there, and the fence hadn't been taken down yet. And I rang up the reception, and we're getting 3 different stories. Say maybe in I can't remember what this. What were they saying? He's saying he's getting checked out or something like that, was it?
Yeah.
He's getting check up or something like that. Another one was saying he's maybe going in the next 2 days, or going over the week, the week over the weekend or something like that. They were getting different stories. So I went up to the reception. I arranged to meet Liam at the stables or something. I met up at one of the students at the reception. He was on his way to his lunch or something, and then he followed me up to the stables, and I met Liam there, and we were talking about it, and then he said he may be going to get a checkup or the vaccine or something, I can't remember what he said. And then it was only later on, I think, towards the end of the afternoon, to the middle of the afternoon, that Caroline told me that he left early that morning. Early in the morning. It was very last minute. It was quite suddenly, very sudden. It was very last minute that he left early, and he was sent to quarantine in the UK. So he's going to quarantine in the UK. He went to Newmarket apparently to quarantine, and then from there he was going up to Sweden. So I didn't know where he was going at the beginning. I didn't know where he was being relocated to for a few weeks previously. We didn't know. He said either Africa or
Libya was mentioned.
What?
Libya was mentioned.
Libya, Africa, or was it Russia, something like that? Something like that. There's a few countries mentioned a few weeks previously before his departure. There's a few countries mentioned, and then they came to the decision to decide to go for Sweden. So Sweden was the last deciding country. The decision to go to Sweden. So I'm literally heartbroken. So I am. So I love this horse so much. I really miss him. I really miss him so much. I love him so much, and I really miss him so much. I wish he was still at the stud. I really miss him. Do you miss him?
Yeah, of course I do.
Well?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh. I don't know why this had to happen. That was killing me. There's another horse in his stable at the moment in the stud. It feels strange seeing another horse in the stable, and he's also walks around in his paddock. He's in his paddock as well, and it feels weird seeing another horse in his paddock, and it feels weird seeing another horse in his paddock and in his stable. You know, because I'm so used to it, because it's where I'm used to seeing Gale Force in. I'm used to seeing Gale Force in that stable. Not a different horse, you know. Usually I was used to seeing Gale Force in that stable, but it's a different horse in it now. So it's strange seeing a different horse in there, because that's where I used to see my best friend in. But I hope he's alright, and hope things are going okay for him. I wish to God I could find out. I wish to God I can get contact with him, and find an address or something, look him up. But I can't seem to get any proper address for him. There's the staff at the stud said that they're going to try and help me look him up and try and get contact for me, an email or something like that. So, but I haven't had any success yet. But they're going to try and get me contact or try to look him up for me, or try to, or are they going to try relocation for me, so I can get updates on how he's getting on. But this is the first anniversary of his departure from the Irish National Stud today, the 17th of August. So I'm wishing him the very best for his future in Sweden, and wish him every success as a stallion over there, and hope things are going okay for him over there. Probably being out of the snow. Make sure I hope he keeps himself warm, and hope he's looking after himself, and hope that he'll keep himself warm, and hope his health is doing well for him too. Hope he's in good health, and so he's in good health, and keeping safe and stuff as well. So hope he's well looked after. Hey, my baby. Hey.
Yeah, of course.
There's a lot of snow over there. Probably be very cold.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get hypothermia either. I don't be looked after very well and kept safe and healthy. Hey, all right, baby. Hey, I love you so much. I really miss you. Sorry, folks. I knew this would happen. Oh.
Can we stop the video now?
Okay, folks. Thank you so much, and I wish my best pal every success in his future. Thank you. Bye.